Hello everybody, this is A Shadowbox and welcome back to Transport Fever. Last time we built an airport down by St. Louis, and when we finished last time, we were trying to decide where to put an airport up here near Cleveland and Detroit. Now, I did get a comment saying we should put it to the right of Detroit, so I think he means like this area here. Only problem with that, excuse me. The only problem with that is that area is kind of too small. This is our standard airport, or our small airport, and once we upgrade it to a medium or even to a large airport, it's not really going to fit in this area. Um, and even if it did, that's kind of too far away. People won't really come from Detroit to use that. We got to kind of put it closer. Um, so what I'm thinking is, holy cow, look at all this traffic. We're going to have to upgrade that really quick. What the heck do you mean construction not possible? Now construction's possible. Bizarre game. Oh well. I apologize if I'm coughing a little bit. I'm still got a bit of a cold. I'm gonna make this country road. Just trying to get our trucks moving quicker. We're providing a high-speed road for later trucks to move down. Again, with the lies about construction not being possible. Ooh, look at all these tools. And barely any machinery. Too much curvature in my behind. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna need some more on the tools line. How many vehicles do we have on there? 3? Yeah, that's not really gonna cut it anymore, is it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tools. Where are you? There you are. Go, go, go. Okay, so back to the question of where in the heck are we gonna put a flippin' airport? Um, let's put it down here for now. Yeah, I like that right there. What are you guys waiting for? Detroit needs more buses. We're gonna need a bus lane here soon. Look at this. Holy cow. You see how much it wants me to pay for upgrading the street to a large street? Not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen. We might actually be getting to the point where we need another ferry. 65, what's your capacity? 75. No, we're still good with one. We're still good with one. Are things moving up here? Things are moving up here. Though they're not getting full loads. Wonder why. Oh, wait, they're all still running these trucks? Eh. They can deal. I think we're getting a new truck soon. So, we'll just wait for that. Okay. Airport is placed. And now we're going to buy... Not enough money. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Come on, I need some deliveries here. Why can't I sort by balance anymore? That's from line manager, right? That's not from... Oh, it's from this sheet. Okay. Hey, St. Louis Food is one of my top earners now. So what's going on with the lumber industry? Absolutely nothing. What in the heck? Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. So we've got no goods being produced. Well, a very small number of goods being produced. Probably because we have no lumber being produced. No, lumber's still being produced. It's just being produced very slowly. What are you doing with... No, you're a plank delivery truck. So carry on. Is it the steel that's not getting delivered? There he goes with the full load. What are you producing? You should be producing a lot of steel. Try to ship more steel, yeah. Now look at all that steel waiting. Okay, we have money for aircraft now. Okay. We're gonna need some dedicated transport. Can this fit in here? No, not really. I wish you could build a parking garage so people can just drive to the airport. Oh, pardon me. I do apologize, guys. I do want to do that, but we're going to get rid of all of our Windsor people. Don't care. Okay. We're setting up an airplane route here. The time for caring is long over. Okay, actually, Detroit has expanded a lot. We're going to have to take a look at the bus service again. But first, let's set up this commuter. Tramway. I'm very sorry. Alright, so that new vehicle that we just got was a Union Pacific class locomotive. Why will you not place? Place. Thank you. Okay. I should have put electric track on there. And how about a bus lane on this road here? Alright, where does the old Detroit bus line hit? It's only 4 buses on it. Yeah, I don't think that's really adequate coverage anymore. What do you guys think? Alright, so we're going to go from Upper Windsor. We're going to swing around up here. And is that actually going to be enough? Yes, it is. Okay. So after Upper Windsor, instead of going to View Street, which doesn't really even need to be there, you are going to go to there, get rid of View Street, because that doesn't really need to be there because Upper Windsor should cover that area, right? Oh yeah. So View Street, you can go bye-bye. Well, the whole road is a bus lane. Oh boy. That's not exactly what I meant, game, but okay. Okay, now let's put in a tram depot. And we're just gonna get... Let's get these guys in... Not just default color. Let's get 2. New line from there to there. You are now the Detroit Airport Shuttle. KDTW Shuttle. Now if we zip down to Springfield, we need to do something similar. Oh yeah, I said I was going to fix the tram situation down here, didn't I? Well, here's what I'm going to do to fix the tram situation. Oh, I already tried to. Okay, right? The tram line is just running. Okay. Doesn't look like it's really done much. Oh well. Time to buy a couple of planes. Buy a plane down there. And buy a plane up here. The St. Louis to Detroit. And vice versa, but let's put the St. Louis first. Alright, we're going to have a total of 0 passengers for our first flights, but the idea is that people will now know that there is an air service. Why are you not stopping? What are you doing, plane? Why didn't you stop at St. Louis? Whatever. The timing's not going to be perfect now, guys. Come on now. Ugh. It was almost perfect if you had just stopped at Detroit and attempted to pick up the 0 passengers waiting. And airborne. Let's fly with them, shall we? Look at all the trains down below. They can't match the speed of the Dornier. Mostly because they're running steam and I didn't put in high-speed electric rail. But still, air travel is the way of the future. I wonder if we're going to pass the other plane on the way. Yep, there he is. What's up, dude? This is before TCAS, or else we'd be hearing, climb, climb, clear of conflict. Alright, now hopefully this line becomes successful. We're gonna follow this to landing. We're not gonna watch it during taxi, though. Our ship's still faithfully trudging through the waters of the Great Lakes. Too bad you can't ship freight by air yet, only passengers. It would be nice if they included like a 747 cargo. You know, it doesn't hold as much as a train or a ship, but it sure does get there faster. So, you know, if it could hold 50 pieces of cargo and it would just book it across the map. That would be nice. Oh, there's a piece of city road there that I didn't get rid of. Unless that's just the town taking what I've built and deciding to change it again. Because that's happened before. I got our oil tanker pulling in. And here we come into Detroit. Really, like the location I place this, it's almost like it's the Toledo airport, but it's not. Long landing, long landing. And there's touchdown. Still nobody waiting. That's disheartening. Right, we need more buses. Did I upgrade the Detroit line? No, I did not. Okay. Buddy, you are getting new buses. Oh, I forgot to set the color. Remember, the philosophy of Henry Ford. Any color the customer wants, as long as it's black. Keep an eye on those 4, and we're gonna buy another 4. The Windsor line is doing pretty well, I think, though it does need upgraded. It says Windsor's like not really growing. It doesn't really have room to grow, to be fair. So Windsor's always going to be like a sub-community of Detroit. Now guys, remember that this map has been updated pretty extensively by the mod author. Unfortunately, I had already started the Let's Play, so the upgrades are not reflected in this video series. And our next video series on Transport Fever is going to be focused on Europe. But if we do a Season 3 series, I would like to revisit this map with the updates, because the updates are awesome. He added, like, the Mississippi River, and a whole bunch of extra Canadian cities, and kind of readjusted the location of some of the American cities and added more industries and stuff. It's really, really good. So, yeah, definitely check it out. It's on the Steam Workshop. Did we get all the vehicles on this line upgraded? And by all the vehicles, I mean 2. Not yet. This guy's still coming over the bridge. I should just demolish the bridge and build a ferry. Make him take a ferry back and forth. I won't, though. Though that would be hilarious. Yeah, look, this bus is old school. It's holding up all the traffic. It does 16 miles per hour downhill. I'm sure these guys love that. Oh, and they're gone. Oh, because this guy started building. Oh, I hear it. Oh, that's the ferry leaving. With 52 people on board. And ding. There we go. Replacement, no. Let's check our road routes. Buffalo is still using outdated equipment. And that's it. Oh, you know what? That's still tagged as a tram line. But it's using, decent equipment. It's set to auto-replace, though. Let's change that. No. Look at that. It's set to auto-replace to that. And this is also set to auto-replace. No. No. Let me just go through all these, make sure auto-replace is off. Well, that one we just took care of. This one. Oh, we're still waiting on this one to upgrade. Everything else seems good. 7.49 million. So we probably just haven't had the cash. There's definitely, yeah, see, 32 years. This guy needs an upgrade. Once you get closer to your station, I'm going to go ahead and do the medium time. Alright, so we ended up making a profit in 1926. Good. We're going to have to borrow a couple million to make this train upgrade. Bump our loan to 5 million. How much does it need? 7.49. Oh, we need more. Look at all that construction material waiting. Probably gonna need a bigger platform for the new train. Oh no, it's fine. But he is going to get the job done faster. So we should be okay. I think he'll be able to keep up with the production. Okay, so that's our buses taken care of. That's our airport taken care of. And we've got... let's check on our oil line that we did last episode. Or fuel line, rather. Seems to be doing well. We've got 36 waiting, and he can hold 120. but how much crude oil do we have waiting? That's the question. 58. Well, it could be doing better. Could be doing better. So what should we do next? That's a good question. That is a very good question. We could get some fuel deliveries going to Nashville and Memphis. That would be some pretty easy money, so let's do that. Oh wow, look at these roads. These roads are going to need buffed. What? That's not what I meant to do. Upgrade, please. No bus line. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to, hang on, let me see if I can finagle this somehow. Nope. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to run a train between Nashville and Memphis just because they're close enough. I mean, you saw the amount of traffic that was just going by road. I don't see any reason why someone would go by train between those cities. But our Indianapolis-St. Louis is a really good train route because there's no way for them to get there by road unless they want to go all the way down through Nashville and up. So the train is actually much more direct. Surprised it's not getting more people. But that's what we're going to be doing. We're trying to fuel the growth of Indianapolis, St. Louis, and Springfield so we can get more people. You see, there's not even many people. Our train line here is so efficient that there's not even any people going by road between Springfield and St. Louis. But there's also still nobody going by air between St. Louis and Detroit, which is majorly disappointing. How about at the other end? Oh, we do have a passenger. We have 3 passengers. That's more than half a load on that plane. Well done, you. Okay. So, right, truck lines into Memphis. Industrial sector is down here. So if we put a truck stop over here, trying to see if there's a way that we can tag both the industrial sector and the commercial sector, but it doesn't really look like it. So we'll put the truck stop there, and we'll put in a street. Well, we can just do medium street for now. Hopefully the trucks will decide to go that way instead of cutting through town. Oh, we don't have a truck stop down here yet. Okay. Now, let's get a vehicle depot. One, two, three, four. New line from here to here. And that is going to be Memphis fuel. Or actually, fuel to Memphis. Road vehicle 97. Oh, it's you. Well, new vehicle coming in like 4 years, so hang tight. Alright. Nashville's actually quite a bit bigger, which is good for Nashville. That does a pretty good job of getting everywhere. I wish it would get over here, but nothing we can really do about that. Let's make these guys red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set line. New line. Fuel to Nashville. Alright, there we go. 109. Of course you would put it. Looks like it's the... Yeah, Shadow Transit Industries stuff. Okay, so that's some industrial goods going to Memphis and Nashville. Which is a very good thing. But it means we're going to have, you know, come on, chop chop on the oil deliveries. We got more waiting than we have in the past, which is a good step. And we just had some dropped off here, which of course goes right into the businesses. Indianapolis seems to have recovered nicely, built up around the train station again, which I'm glad to see. I like when the train stations get like centrally located in the city. I just think it looks really good. Okay, so let's try to fuel some commercial growth here. What can we do to do that? Let's see. We could try to make this route more profitable by... No, because these are barely keeping up with the deliveries required to make this food. I was going to say we could use this food processing plant and run it by rail into Indianapolis. I don't really think I like that idea now that I said it out loud, just because we would have to somehow upgrade the speed that the goods get from here to here. And I don't think that we're going to be able to do that without using like a train or adding a bunch more trucks. So, our next option, we're going to use this track. Yep, we're going to do it. Okay. It's time to buy another industry. Nope, not a farm. Food processing plant. Here we go. Right on the outskirts of the farm. There we go, that should still connect. Yep. Okay. Though I really should have built that at a better angle. More like that. What? What are you doing? No. No electric trains here. Mostly because I think the electric trains of this era are hideously ugly. Well, I mean, this is a freight line. Okay, we can experiment with a freight train, or with an electric train. Grumble, grumble. 2 buildings will be removed. Killing me, Indianapolis. You're killing me. This would have been so much easier if you had just put in high-speed electric rails when you laid the damn thing, Shadowbox? Yes, yes it would have. But I don't enjoy making things easy for myself, apart from using the industry mod. Things must be as complicated as possible, always. Yeah, right. Okay. Gonna need a signal. Well, I don't want to stop the train on the road, so we're going to put the signal before the road. And that'll look cool, too, just an idling train here. Yeah. Okay. So, where's our depot thing? All the way down here? Nope, we don't have one on this line. That's right. Well, unfortunately, there's no way to get from this track to this track. So we're going to put a depot thing, however you want to say it. We're going to put it up here. Look at that. Perfect. It actually looks like it's part of that station, which is the look I was going for. Well, I guess this doesn't have to be high speed. We can save ourselves a little bit of money there. Alright, so we're gonna have... Oh! I forgot we have the Union Pacific class now. Oh! I really want to use that. What's the top speed of our Atlantic? 62, yeah, so no point putting that on a passenger line to experiment. It's kind of an ugly thing anyway. Alright, we're going with the Milwaukee Road because I said we would. Let's make it a... green. We're going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough money. Oh, hey, look, our money is in the negatives. What a shocker. We're going to start with 5 cars. No, I really want to get 6. Yeah, because that's, 60 capacity right there. Come on, more money, please. I said more money, please. That's less money. You've gone the wrong way there. Like that. That is how you get more money. And now I can repay. Okay. So, this train. I'm done with that for now. Set line. New line. Here. Oh, hey, look. New truck. New train. Cool. Fortunately, food I don't think will deliver to this area. Does the station reach the industrial area, or the commercial area? Barely. So we are going to have to put in some trucks. How in the world are we supposed to fit a truck station in here? Like that, but that's really freaking expensive. See, if I put this down... Grr. This is the problem with cities that build up around the train station. When you need to do some work around them, you can't. Somehow only one building will be... Oh, it's a collision, so I can't do that anyway. Alright, well, we need some money first. Before we can even think about doing that. Let's take a look at our new train. Oh, that is a hideous color. How about red? That's better. So, how fast are you gonna get it going? Well, that's faster than a Mikado. There's Union Pacific, and that's faster than the Union Pacific. Wait, this is an electric train? Why does it have exhaust? Maybe it's a hybrid diesel-electric? Yeah, nothing. We need to set up the truck line first. Okay. I still have no money. This does not look good for me. Anybody waiting at the airport? Yes, we have people waiting at the airport. We have more than a plane's worth waiting at the airport. Success! And a full plane. Success! Alright, now our tram line is starting to make some money, looks like. Just going off this one station here. Oh, wow. Okay, St. Louis is starting to expand on the other side of the tracks. That's a good thing. But it's a bad thing, too, because we're going to have to make a second bus line or something to come out and catch this area. I mean, right now, this bus line is catching that area, but it won't. It won't always. Oh, come on. Money. You're killing me here. We're running an empty train. I really should have set up that truck line before I put in the train line. That's my own fault. Oh yeah, look at that output now. 102. What's your capacity? 120. So yeah, this is starting to be better. I might actually, on your next trip down, I might actually send you into the depot and upgrade you to a Union Pacific. This is kind of a long route, so we could definitely use the extra speed. We're going to clear the platform. We cleared the platform. So are you a pretty profitable train? You broke even last year. No, actually, you cost me money last year. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, hopefully with the increased crude oil deliveries, we're going to start making more money off that. Because this is now making fuel for 3 cities. Oh, come on, finances. I know, all those need replaced, but I really need to get the food line going here. Okay, you know what? Stuff it. Okay. Otherwise, that train is just going to be a huge drain on our resources. There's going to be Ford Blue, because you're a Ford. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoops. New line. Farm to food. Whoops, I'm not supposed to do super speed anymore, I forgot. Those are some sharp looking trucks. Are you using the line yet? Why not? Use the line. Use the line! He's using the line. Are you using the line? No. Use the line. You just keep running, whatever. I don't care. Is that our same? Yeah, that's the same train from earlier. So yeah, that is quite a bit of a jog. We could use something that goes faster. 1.23 million, that's what I like to see. We have to dig ourselves out of debt, though. Only 45 fuel. That's what's killing us. So you're not getting as much fuel to Indianapolis as you should be. But at least the increased demand of crude oil at that facility is going to help. Seeing as that's now a 4-lane highway, we probably should just build a bridge over the track instead of a crossing. What's that? Right. No, machinery and tools factory. Now, how can we get fuel up into St. Louis as well? Well, the answer is by adding a third line here, reconnecting that to the third line, running the middle line out, crossing it, and hooking it up to here. And then we can get another train to do oil, fuel, then up to the city. And that would increase our oil deliveries and increase the fuel production. Okay, so you're gonna hold. I wanted you to hold. Is there a passenger train coming? Yes. Are you gonna wait for it? Yes. Probably a good call. You know what? I think you could have made that. So we're going to put like a signal. I don't want to stop the train now because it's so close. No, the freight should always give way to the passenger service. But I am going to put a signal like back here. I can't because the year just ticked over. But I do want to put a signal. Oh, there we go. Back there. Just so, you know, if the train is on this side, he shouldn't have to give way, you know. So, that's what we're going to do. Atlantic and the Mikado. That looks great. And now you're clear. Plane, 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 plane. I want to check your load. 5 out of 5. Sweet. Okay, guys. Well, this episode has gone on about 10 minutes longer than I wanted it to. That's not... Oh, awesome. Look at that fuel production. Or oil production. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. So, thank you very much for watching this episode. Next episode, what are we going to do? Well, we could fuel Indianapolis with even more goods by running some construction materials up to it. I think we might give that a try. So, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I've been A Shadowbox, and you guys have a good one.